ang una mong gagawin, lilinisan yung mukha. Wala ka dapat ilagay sa face if it's not yet clean. So, after that, I'm going to use my toner. So, the amount of toner we need, as mentioned in your module, is like half a teaspoon amount. So, I don't like using a cotton pad. I'm just gonna put it on the palm of my hand, and then I'm gonna do this. Yan. The amount of eye serum you need is a grain of rice. So, gagamitin natin yung ring finger mo. And then, you're going to massage it here. And then here on the sides of your eye and also a little bit on your lid. After you apply your eye serum, that's when you're going to apply your moisturizer. Mga ganito lang. Almond size. And then we're gonna massage this all over our skin. Kapag liquid naman, you can just do the 2-finger rule. Okay. Alright, so this much. If you're also going to put on your neck and your ears, you might need more. So we already did your skincare. After that, we're going to start with the preparation for your makeup, which is your preparatory product, your primer. Ito yung primer natin. Okay. You're going to apply a pea-sized amount. Ganyan. We're not supposed to add more kasi kapag ka naglagay ka ng maraming primer, ang mangyayari, mag-aano naman siya, baka magbitak-bitak yung makeup natin. It can do more harm than good. So, let's apply this in our primer spots. Your forehead, your nose, your chin, and then more amount on your cheeks. Kasi syempre, mas malaki yung mga pisngi natin. Ayan. And then, you're going to imagine like you're icing a cake. So, when you're icing a cake, you don't want to damage the layer underneath. So, gently blend this over your sunscreen. And this will be the base of our makeup. Next, take your color corrector. So, kung meron kang mixing palette, you may use this. Kung wala naman, you can use any clean surface. Ganito lang karami. It's like half a grain of rice. And then, you can take like your lighter concealer or your darker concealer. It's totally fine. You can use any concealer. Tapos, gamitin mo yung puwet ng brush mo. And then, you mix it together. So, makikita mo, hindi na siya orange na orange. Okay? So, color correctors have the same consistency as your concealers. They're heavier in consistency, which means you're gonna have to work fast. Because if you don't, the result will be magiging patchy siya or magdadry ma siya. Compared sa foundations natin na generally are more malabnaw. Kuha ka ng konti, dito ka sa inner corner. Most of the pigment will stay here. And then, as the pigment disappears from your brush, palabas ka na ng ganyan. Remove the excess from your brush. Just look up and do tapping motions to get the effect na parang part ng balat mo yung orange. So, nakikita mo, it's not a dramatic layer of orange.
Right.
Okay? It just looks like a tint. Parang kapag ka meron kang pasa, di ba? Parang galing sa loob yung kulay. That's exactly how we want it to look like. And then, wala muna tayong gagalawin dyan, aantayin natin mag-mattify. Disclaimer, di ba meron kang same shade concealer and lighter concealer? Okay, let me just quickly differentiate when you're gonna use it and when you're not gonna use it. Kapag masyadong dark yung under eyes mo, gagamit ka ng color corrector. Right? Na orange. If it's too orange, bago ka mag-foundation, so andito si foundation mo, maglalagay ka muna ng same shade concealer. Kasi, kung hindi ka naglagay ng same shade concealer, ikita yung corrector, it's gonna peek through sa iyong foundation.
The foundation.
Yes.
Okay.
However, because what we did today was to diffuse our corrector, you can skip your same shade concealer. Bawas bigat sa makeup.
Okay.
So, you can just do our base makeup. I'd like to teach you a technique that we call shearing down your foundation. So, kunyari, you're traveling, you have an event. Syempre, it's not so smart to bring so many foundations. You can just bring one. Yan. So, kunyari, ito yung gagamitin ko. Pero, hindi today yung event ko. So, I'm going to shear it down. So, what we're gonna do is we're just basically going to mix our foundation this way. 1:1 ratio of foundation and moisturizer. Hindi na siya magiging masyadong full coverage. Let me just explain na you can also change the ratio. Pwedeng 30% foundation, 70% moisturizer. Pwede naman din mas maraming foundation kung gusto mong mas maraming coverage or pigment. And you can also use products like illuminators. Have you ever heard of those? So next, we are going to apply our foundation. So manner on how to apply this is layer per layer and area per area. So I'm using a flocking sponge which is not so absorbent. Damp na siya. Yung sponge natin, kapag squeeze squeeze mo, dapat walang lumalabas na tubig. That's how you know that you did it right. There are also small sponges. You can also invest in a small sponge if you want. Although hindi naman namin ito nire-require sa class, but there is a big one and a small one. So, ang gagawin natin, lalagay muna tayo sa isang area. You may use your fingers for this. Dito muna tayo sa cheek area natin kasi ito yung pinakamadaling applyan or blendan ng foundation. Next, we're going to take our sponge. There are 3 things you need to remember when blending with a sponge. Number 1, blend with pressure. So, hindi pwedeng ganyan-ganyan lang. Dapat talagang nade-deform yung sponge. Kita mo? Kasi nilalakasan mo. Gumaganon. Okay? Number 2, you need to do it quick. So, hindi pwedeng ganyan. Kailangan mabilis. Kasi kapag matagal yung contact ng sponge, doon sa ating balat, ma-absorb niya lang yung product. Kahit na generally, hindi naman to super absorbent. Pangatlo, do not overblend. Once it's blended, it's just so tempting to keep on doing that. Pero tandaan mo yung sinabi ko kanina ha, less is always more. Hindi lahat ng sobra is okay. Okay? So, panoorin mo muna ako. I'm going to use my sponge. I'm gonna blend. Whatever my sponge picks up, Ruby, yun lang yung dadalhin ko sa under eye ko. Yan. Okay? And then, kapag makinis na siya, tama na. O, diba? It looks like skin. Gawin din natin siya sa kabila. Okay, and then blend. Tapos, kung problem area yung ilong mo, hindi mo kailangan lagyan ng masyado yung ilong mo. Kung ano lang yung matitira sa sponge. Any questions so far? Do you like our base makeup? Looks very natural.
No questions.
Okay. So, now we're gonna proceed to liquid highlighting. Okay? We're gonna use your lighter concealer para gumanda yung mga dimension ng face natin. Pero on a more natural level. Okay. Concealers are like thicker in consistency. You apply them and then you blend them out right away. So, mag-start tayo sa under eye natin. Dito lang. And then you can take your sponge. Huwag masyadong nakaloob ha dito sa may gitna. Para kung blinen mo siya, punta yung iba sa inner corner. Tapos pupunta yung iba pa ganyan palabas. So, dapat mababrighten yung under eyes pero hindi halata na may concealer na nilagay. Sa gitna ng nose, make sure to remove the excess. And then, magdodraw ka lang ng parang connect the dots dito sa gitna. So, kailangan talagang i-observe mo na nasa loob lang ng contour ng nose yung highlight para hindi tataba yung ilong natin. You squeeze your sponge ng maliit na maliit and then you blend at the center. I'm gonna make mine super kita. Parang naka-forward yung nose bridge ko naturally. And then, we're gonna do the same on our chin and our forehead. Next, we're going to apply our cream blush. So, dating sa cream blush, ina-apply natin to based on our face shape. So, ang gagawin natin is we're just going to apply it the traditional way. When you smile, nakikita mo yung apples ng cheeks mo. Pero when you apply your blush, you're not supposed to be smiling. Kasi kapag nakangiti ka, tapos ni-rest mo yung face mo, babagsak yung blush mo. So, dapat relax lang yung face. I-apply mo siya dito. Ako muna, no? Ito yung lampas ng mata, dito sa may buto. Okay. You're going to start buffing. The motion is buffing. You're not gonna drag pag ganyan or pag ganon. You're gonna buff, and then you will see that my brush will go that way, in circular motions. So, habang nagbe-blend out yung pigment, ipapaikot ko yung brush ko. So, ang nangyayari, kung saan mo nilagay yung blush, nandoon yung focal point ng pigment, and then it diffuses as you go outwards. Can you see? Next, so after that, maki-cream bronzer na tayo. So, yung bronzer natin is optional. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng gumamit ka ng bronzer, pwede namang hindi, bahala ka. Pero, kailangan mukha lang siyang natural. Hindi pwede yung parang mukha na tayong dilaw. Papakita ko sa'yo kung paano mo siya i-apply ha. So, una, dito sa ating forehead, lapit na malapit sa anit. Kita mo yan kung gaano ka-konti yung in-apply ko. Tapos, gagamitin mo yung buffing brush mo, i-blend mo siya together, papunta sa anit. Yan. It looks like para kang naarawan. Kita mo? Pero hindi yung OA na parang brown na brown. Tapos, temple towards the blush. Parang nakakonect siya sa blush mo. Diba? So, yung effect niya is parang, oh, she's so sun-kissed or whatever. Tapos, yung glow ng base natin is hindi yung parang foundation na sobrang kapal. Kasi, we did something kanina, we mixed something with it, diba? So, it all looks very natural. Then, pwede rin dito sa patilya pababa. Diba, ito yung patilya mo? Maglagay ka lang ng konti dito, and then, i-blend mo siya towards your next. Once we're good now with everything we applied, syempre, we're gonna have to set everything in place. Kung hahayaan nating exposed yung liquid, gagalaw yan. So, kumuha ka ng brush na ganito yung hugis. We're gonna set our under eye with our powder. This is the right side up. You do this, tak-tak, and then dun mo siya kunin sa cover. Kapag pinipick up mo siya gamit ng brush, huwag dito kasi makocontaminate yung loob. You have to pick up from the cover. So look up and then tap until it's mattified. So look at mine, ng fine lines. Well, magkakaroon syempre kasi we're gonna be moving our eyes. Pero everything is not wet anymore. So dapat, Ruby, kapag nilagay mo yung setting powder, kita pa rin yung bronzer, yung blush. Yan, everything looks natural. Sa setting and fixing spray in one. So, nito siya, you hold, kasi diba, yung mist niyan is fine. So, ilayo mo siya ng konti, mga an arm's length away, and then you just spritz it all over your face. Para mag-emulsify yung layers ng makeup mo together. So, ang goal natin for today, Ruby, is to fill in sparse areas and to make our brows look more lively. So, we're gonna be using yung Benefit na brow gel mo, and then your pencil. We're gonna start with pencil first. So, ganito yung gagawin natin, no? You can see how I have some sparse areas, no? So, magsa-start tayo sa sparse areas. When it comes to everyday brows, you don't want to make it too structured. Although, that's a preference. Pwede naman. Pero I want to teach you kasi how to do a more natural brow. Kasi on the next session, you're gonna be taught how to do a more dramatic or glam brow. So, yung pencil mo, I hope it's the same color as your brow hairs. You just draw lines and fill in yung mga kalbo. You can see how mine is like magic. Para siyang totoong buhok kasi kakulay na kakulay ko. Kita mo? Yan. Once you're done with the sparse areas, you can go sa inner corner and do hair-like strokes if needed. Make sure that the inner corner is super light kasi we don't want you to look matapang. Tignan mo yung dito ko, Ruby. Yung yung brow hairs ko dito, pababa yung tubo. So, when I fill this in, pababa din yung tubo or pababa din yung strokes. It looks like real hair. It does not look fake at all. You can make it thicker if you want. You can even make it longer. But you can see that it looks natural. So, next, maglagay na tayo ng brow gel. Ganyan lang siya, sa surface lang. Huwag mo siyang ipapatouch masyado doon sa skin mo. So, hindi ito yung parang sobrang laminated. So, kumuha ka ng eyeshadow. It's either a light eyeshadow that is close to your blush shade. Dito ay A-type brush. So, take the pigment on your brush. Yan. Top of the excess. And then, you're going to pack and blend. Ipapack mo muna, yan, malapit sa ilalim, ano? Kapag na-deposit mo na yung pigment, it's all over here. Yan. Pag na-deposit mo na siya, remove the excess, and then do circular motions so that when you open your eyes, nakikita na konting pigment.
Okay.
Tapos, you add more if you need to.
Ito na iba.
Ayan, mas maganda yan. Yung nasa gitna sa taas. Pwede mo yung dagdagan din kung gusto mo. Pwede din gagamit ka ng brown. Pero kasi sa amin, maganda na cohesive yung blush with the eyeshadow. Yung ginamit natin sa blush is warm, tapos warm din yung eyeshadow. So next, maglalagay na tayo ng ating tight line. So when we tight line, ang ginagawa natin is naglalagay tayo ng pencil eyeliner dito sa waterline natin. Gamitin mo yung tip nung brush mo, kahit anong brush, tapos iganyan mo. Pag lumabas yung waterline, yung ilalim ng pilik mata, tsaka ka magganyan. Okay. Importante, kapag nakulayan mo na, wag mo na ulit babalikan kasi dyan nagsa-start yung pagsasmudge. To create the illusion that your eyelashes are fuller. Ayan. So, yung mascara natin, you wiggle it from left to right. Usually, black mascara yung ginagamit namin to teach para makita. Ayan. Pero pwede ka rin mag-brown. You can also use brown mascara. Ako naman, I like using purple mascara. Black yung mascara natin, it's very defined. If you want to make it less defined, like more simple, you can use brown mascara. So, optionally, we can intensify our blush. So, let's take our powder blush. Ayan. And then, any fluffy brush that you have. Yung blush natin, yung powder blush natin, pareho din siya nung cream blush. Kailangan, hindi mo siya masobrahan. Yon. Yung pinakagitna, yung may focal point, tas it diffuses. So, if I take this, top of the excess, sa gitna muna mag-apply, tapos yung sobra, yun lang yung i-diffuse mo. So, nakikita mo yung brush ko, it just touches my skin a little bit. Huwag mo siyang igaganito, Ruby, ha? Huwag mo siyang igaganon. Kasi, pag ginanon mo yung blush brush mo, you're going to create harsh lines that go up and down. So, ang gusto natin, is parang kinikiliti mo lang yung cheeks mo. Oo. Tapos, pag bine-blend mo siya, huwag mo siyang paabutin hanggang dito. Kasi kapag yung blush mo umabot dito, nakakatanda.
Naku, ayaw natin yan.
Ayaw natin yan. Nagmumukhang mababa. Nagmumukhang mababa yung cheeks natin. Yun. Alam mo, may tuturo ko sa'yo Optional lang naman to. Hindi kang maglagay ng kaunti sa nose. Ganito. Konti lang.
Para mamula-mula.
Oo, para cute. For everyday, ang highlighter natin, kailangan mukha lang natural. So, wag mong raramihan yung ipipick up mo na product. I'll show you I take a little bit and then I'm even gonna tap off the excess. So, dito yan, kita mo yung, actually, you can see your natural highlighter, right? Yung kung saan nagbabounce yung light. It's the top part of your cheekbone. You just add a little bit. Para when you do this, there's a natural highlight that comes out. And then you're gonna do the same on the other side. Hindi siya dapat masyadong harsh. And then you're also gonna do the same at the center of the nose. Ang last step natin is maglalagay tayo ng lipstick. So, the recommended lipstick for everyday is your MLBB or yung tinatawag natin na My Lips But Better. So, pumili ka ng kahit anong lip product. It can be a lip gloss, it can be a lipstick, a lip liner, na malapit sa original shade ng lips mo. Tapos, igaganyan mo lang siya lightly lang. Para mas mabuhay lang yung lips natin.